Today, let's make this cute axolotl. Welcome everyone to join us in crafting. Let's start by making the main body of the axolotl. The main body includes the head body and tail. The axolotl's main body uses a magic ring with spiral crochet. Let's craft while explaining the process and potential issues. Are you ready? Let's begin this fun crafting journey. Take out the single-strand light blue yarn from the material kit. Find the yarn end and unravel the skein. Place the skein in a position where it can move freely. Hold the yarn end with one hand, palm facing up. Start making a magic ring. Hold the yarn end with one hand and pass it between the pinky and ring finger. Then pass it between the middle and index fingers in the palm. Hang it on the index finger. Pinch the yarn end with the thumb and middle finger. The yarn end is too short here. You can pull the yarn end to make it longer. If the yarn end is too long, you can also pull the yarn between the pinky and ring finger connected to the yarn ball to shorten the yarn end. Here, lengthen the yarn end. Hold the yarn end with one hand and drop it around the middle finger once. Press the cross position of the yarn with the thumb. Take out the crochet hook. We can hold the crochet hook like holding a pen. This is called the pen hold. You can also hold the crochet hook like holding a knife. This is called the knife hold. The video demonstrates using the knife hold. The wrapping method for the knife hold and pen hold is the same. Everyone can hold the crochet hook in a way that feels comfortable. Now the hook head of the crochet hook is facing you. Insert the crochet hook through the loop on the middle finger. Place the crochet hook in front of the yarn on the index finger. The yarn hanging on the index finger is the yarn connected to the skein. The yarn connected to the skein is called the working yarn. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Rotate the crochet hook. Hook head facing the working yarn. Hook head catches the working yarn. Continue to pull the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on the middle finger. Rotate the crochet hook. Hook head facing ourselves. Now loop is formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop on the crochet hook to the back of the hook. This can prevent the loop from slipping off. The loop on the middle finger is the magic ring. Then make a chain stitch to secure the magic ring. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Lift the working yarn with the crochet hook. Like this, hook head facing down. Hook head catches the working yarn. Pull the crochet hook through the loop on the crochet hook. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. One chain stitch is completed. The chain stitch acts as a turning chain to raise the height and is not counted in the total stitch count. Now the magic ring is completed. At the same time, a chain stitch is completed. Remove the magic ring from your finger. Here, pulling the yarn end can tighten the magic ring. Pulling the magic ring can make it larger. This is the magic ring. Then, we will start crocheting. Next, begin making the first round. The first round requires 1 chain stitch and 6 single crochet. Here, while making the magic ring, a chain stitch has already been completed. Next, make 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Everyone can pay attention here. Press the loop on the crochet hook with your index finger. This can prevent the loop from twisting and deforming, making the next steps easier. Pinch the 2 strands below the magic ring with your thumb and middle finger. You can also hang the magic ring back on your middle finger. Pinch the 2 strands below the magic ring with your thumb and middle finger. First single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. The crochet hook needs to go through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Press the working yarn down with the hook head. Hook head catches the working yarn. Pull the crochet hook through the magic ring with the yarn. Rotate the crochet hook. There are now 2 loops on the crochet hook. Be sure to make the loops on the crochet hook to the back of the hook. Make the loop on the crochet hook larger. This makes it easier for the crochet hook to pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. Ensure the 2 loops on the crochet hook are the same size. Now place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Lift the working yarn with the crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook once. Hook the working yarn with the hook head and pull the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. A new loop is now formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop on the crochet hook to the back of the hook. 1 single crochet is completed. This forms a V shape. You can count the V shapes to confirm the number of crochet stitches. Take out the stitch marker. Mark the first single crochet. The stitch marker needs to pass through the 2 strands of the V shape. Secure the stitch marker. A stitch marker needs to be placed on the first stitch of each round. We can quickly find the position of the first stitch. Second single crochet. Press the loop on the crochet hook with your index finger. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. The crochet hook needs to pass through the 2 strands on the magic ring. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. The hook head hooks the working yarn on, pull through. Pass the yarn through the magic ring with the crochet hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook head faces us. Now there are 2 loops formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop on the crochet hook to the back of the hook. Be careful not to make the loops on the crochet hook too tight. If too tight, it will prevent the crochet hook from smoothly pulling the yarn. Pass through the loops on the crochet hook. The loops on the crochet hook are in a too tight state. We need to lift the crochet hook upwards. To make the loops on the crochet hook larger, to the extent that they can move freely on the crochet hook. If the loops on the crochet hook are too large, you can also use the tension of the index finger to make the loops on the crochet hook smaller. The size of the loop on the crochet hook will affect the tension. Everyone needs to pay attention. Keep the size of the loop on the crochet hook consistent with each stitch. Next, place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Lift the working yarn upwards. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook once. Hook head catches the working yarn. Note that you only need to wrap the yarn around the crochet hook once. Next, perform an error demonstration. If you wrap the yarn around the crochet hook twice, and then pull the crochet hook like this will cause the yarn to not pass smoothly through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. So make sure to wrap the yarn around the crochet hook only once. Here, release the yarn wrapped around the crochet hook. Lift the working yarn with the crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook once. The hook head hooks the working yarn on, then pull through. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. This way, the crochet hook smoothly passes through the 2 loops on the hook. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. The second single crochet is complete, forming two V-shapes at the top. A third single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. Hook head catches the working yarn. With the yarn on the hook, pull the hook through the magic ring. There are now 2 loops on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Hook head facing ourselves. Pay attention to the size of the loop on the crochet hook. Pick up the working yarn with the crochet hook and wrap it around once. Hook the working yarn with the hook head and pull the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. The third single crochet is completed. From the top, 3 V-shapes are formed. Here, the 3 V-shapes are the same size. If the V-shape at the top becomes too large or too small, it's either crocheted too loosely or too tightly. You can check the size of the V-shape to see if the crochet tension is consistent. The fourth single crochet. Pinch the 2 strands below the loop with your thumb and middle finger. We need to constantly move the position pinched by the middle finger and thumb. We need to leave enough space for the crochet hook to insert. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. Hook head catches the working yarn. Pull the crochet hook through the magic ring. 2 loops are formed on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Lift the working yarn upwards. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. The 4th single crochet is completed. The 5th single crochet. The 6th single crochet. Now 6 single crochet are completed. Count 6 V-shapes. First one, second, third, fourth, fifth. 6th. There are 6 V-shapes, completing 6 single crochet. Next, find the yarn end. Pull the yarn end to tighten the magic ring until the gap in the middle completely disappears. Here, the magic ring is tightened. First round is completed. We start with the magic ring. In the first round, crochet a chain stitch first. A chain stitch serves to raise the height. It is not counted as a stitch. Then crochet 6 single crochet. After completing the first round, there are a total of 6 stitches. In the second round, crochet 6 increased stitches. An increased stitch is crocheting to single crochet in 1 stitch of the previous round. After completing the second round, there are a total of 12 stitches. In the third round, crochet the stitches in the parenthesis. A single crochet followed by an increased stitch. The stitches in the parenthesis represents a sequence. We repeat this sequence 6 times. A single crochet and an increased stitch as a sequence makes a total of 3 stitches. Repeat the sequence 6 times, so after completing the third round, there are a total of 18 stitches. Next, let's take a look at the stitch abbreviations. CH refers to chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning of a round serves to raise the height. It is not counted in the stitch count. SC refers to single crochet. In the first round you need to make 6 single crochet. INC refers to increased stitch. An increased stitch involves crocheting to single crochet in the same stitch. In the second round, you need to make 6 increased stitches, so after completing the second round, there are a total of 12 stitches. Increased stitches are usually used when the fabric needs to be expanded. We consider the stitches in the parenthesis as a sequence. The number after the multiplication sign indicates how many times you need to repeat this sequence. In the third round, we need to crochet 1 single crochet and 1 increased stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. After completing the third round, there will be a total of 18 stitches. The number after the equal sign will tell you how many stitches there are after completing this round. The second round requires making 6 increases. An increase is crocheting to single crochet into the same stitch. First, let's look at the stitch insertion point. The attached stitch marker. Here is the first V shape of the first round. This is the insertion point for the first stitch of the second round. The second V shape in the first round is the insertion point for the second stitch. Pass through an entire V shape from the gap below. This is the insertion point for the second stitch. Third stitch insertion point. Fourth stitch insertion point. Fifth stitch insertion point. Sixth stitch insertion point. Each stitch is inserted from below the V shape. Pass through the 2 strands of a V shape. Reinsert the crochet hook back into the loop. Tighten the loop using the tension of the index finger. Tighten until the loop can move freely on the crochet hook. Remove the stitch marker. First, crochet the first increased stitch. Insert the hook below the first stitch with the attached stitch marker. Insert the crochet hook through the entire V shape. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. The hook head hooks the working yarn on, then we pull the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first stitch insertion point. Now there are 2 loops formed on the crochet hook. Pay attention to the loop size on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Lift the working yarn upwards. Hook head catches the working yarn. Yarn over and pull the crochet hook. Pull through 2 loops on the crochet hook. Here the first single crochet is completed. Attach a stitch marker to the first stitch. Note that a stitch marker needs to be attached to the first stitch of each round. Then crochet a second single crochet into the same stitch. Do not insert into the second stitch. Insert into the stitch of the first stitch. Here, to single crochet or crocheted into the same stitch. An increase is done. 2 V-shaped patterns are formed. This completes the first increase. Next, the second increase. Insert hook into the second stitch. First, crochet a single crochet. Then insert hook into the same stitch. Crochet the second single crochet. The second increase is completed. There are 4 V-shaped patterns. The third increase. Insert hook into the third stitch. First, crochet a single crochet. Insert hook into the same stitch. Crochet the second single crochet. The third increase is completed. The fourth increase. Insert hook into the fourth stitch. Crochet a single crochet. Crochet another single crochet in the same stitch. The 5th increase. The 6th increase. Six increases are done. Let's count the V-shapes. This with the stitch marker is the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. There are 12 V-shapes. Second round is completed. Now let's start the third round. Reinsert the crochet hook back into the loop. Tighten the loop using the tension of the index finger. Allow the crochet hook to move freely on the loop. In the third round, crochet 1 single crochet and 1 increase stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. After completing 6 sequences, you will have 18 stitches. First, make the first sequence, remove the stitch marker. Insert hook at the first stitch where the stitch marker is attached. 1 single crochet. Attach a stitch marker to the first stitch. In the next stitch, crochet 1 increase stitch. First, crochet 1 single crochet. Then crochet a second single crochet into the same stitch. One increase stitch is completed. 1 single crochet and 1 increase stitch as a sequence. First sequence is completed. There are 3 V-shapes. Complete the next 5 sequences in the same way. In the second sequence, first crochet a single crochet. Then crochet an increase. Second sequence is completed. In the third sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 increase. In the fourth sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 increase. In the fifth sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 increase. In the sixth sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 increase. The sixth sequence is completed. Count 18 V-shapes. After completing each round, you can count the V-shapes. This can confirm if the stitch count is correct. Third round is completed. Now let's learn the fourth round. 2 single crochet and 1 single crochet increase as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. Start with the first sequence. Remove the stitch marker. First single crochet. Attach a stitch marker to the first stitch. Second single crochet. The single crochet are completed. 1 increase. Work to single crochet in the same stitch. The second one. The single crochet and 1 single crochet increase as a sequence. First sequence is completed. Help for V shapes. Complete the remaining 5 sequences in the same way. Second sequence to single crochet. One increase. Third sequence to single crochet. One increase. Fourth sequence to single crochet. One single crochet increase. Fifth sequence to single crochet. One increase. Sixth sequence to single crochet. One increase. Six sequences are completed, forming 24 stitches. Everyone can count the V-shapes to confirm if the stitch count is correct. Next, distinguish the front and back of the fabric. The side facing us is the front of the fabric. The front has very regular circles of protrusions. This circle of protrusions is 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. Flip to the back of the fabric. The back of the fabric has the yarn end of the magic ring. There are these segments of yarn. This side is the back of the fabric. The side with evenly spaced circles of protrusions is the front of the fabric. Take out the crochet hook and insert it into the loop. Tighten a loop using the tension of the index finger. Wrap the yarn on your hand. Next, the 5th and 6th rounds. The crochet methods for these 2 rounds are the same. 24 single crochet without increase or decrease. Without increasing or decreasing means just crocheting single crochet into the stitches formed in the previous round. No changes in increasing or decreasing stitches. Round 5. First single crochet. Second single crochet. A third single crochet. A fourth single crochet. A fifth single crochet. The sixth single crochet. The seventh single crochet. The eighth single crochet. The ninth single crochet. The 10th single crochet. The 11th single crochet. The 12th single crochet. 13th single crochet, 14th single crochet, 15th single crochet, 16th single crochet, 17th single crochet, 18th single crochet, 19th single crochet, 20th single crochet, 21st single crochet, 22nd single crochet, 23rd single crochet, 24th single crochet. 5th round is completed. Count 24 V-shapes. Next is the 6th round. The crochet method for the 6th round is the same as the 5th round. While crocheting, you can count the stitches. Sixth round is completed. Count 24 V-shapes. Next is the 7th round. First crochet, single crochet. First one. The method for crocheting single crochet is the same. I will speed up the demonstration. Eight single crochet are completed. 1 increase. Next, 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence twice. For the first sequence, crochet 3 single crochet. One increase. Three single crochet and 1 increase stitch as a sequence. First sequence is completed. Complete the second sequence in the same way. 3 single crochet. One increase. Second sequence is completed. Next, 7 single crochet. Seven single crochet are completed. The 7th round is completed, forming 27 stitches. Everyone count the V-shapes to confirm if the stitch count is correct. Next, the 8th round. You need to crochet 27 single crochet without increasing or decreasing. One single crochet is completed. Attach the stitch marker. Crochet 1 single crochet corresponding to each stitch from the previous round. Here, we will speed up the demonstration. if the crochet hook slips off. Reinsert the crochet hook into the loop. Just redo one crochet stitch. Complete 27 single crochet without increasing or decreasing. Everyone count 27 V-shapes. Round 8 is completed. Next is round 9. First crochet 8 single crochet, remove the stitch marker. Attach a stitch marker to the first stitch. Eight single crochet are completed. Next, an increase stitch. Then for single crochet and an increase stitch as one sequence. Repeat this sequence twice. The first sequence for single crochet. One increase. One sequence of first single crochet and an increase stitch is completed. Complete the second sequence in the same way for single crochet. One increase. Two sequences are completed. Next, 8 single crochet. Eight single crochet are completed. Count 30 V-shapes. Remove the crochet hook. Next, let's check if the round count of the crochet is correct. Counting rounds is done by counting the protrusions in circles on the front side. Now the sewing needle is pointing to the first round. Second round. Third round. Fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, seventh round, eighth round. Ninth round. Here 9 rounds are completed. There are 9 rounds of such protrusions. Now learn the second method of counting stitches. Such a circle of protrusions is composed of one V-shape after another. Each V-shape is made from the hole below. The V-shaped pattern seen here on the front is formed by single crochet stitches. Creating a V-shape in one hole is a single crochet. This is relatively wide at this position. After organizing, you will find two V-shapes are formed in one hole. This indicates an increased stitch here. Through the V-shapes on the front. Confirm whether it is an increased stitch or a single crochet being made. Now, the sewing needle points to a V-shape from one hole. This is a single crochet. Two V-shapes from one hole next to it is an increased stitch. The V-shapes formed on the front can also be used to count stitches. Next, use the 9th round as a demonstration. Start counting from where the stitch marker is attached. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. 8 single crochet. Here is an increase. Next, first, second, third, fourth. Then an increase. Another single crochet to single crochet. 3 single crochet for single crochet, then an increase. Next, first, second, third. 3 single crochet, 1 increase. The position you are counting now should be a single crochet, not an increase. This indicates an error occurred. This needs to be corrected. First, attach a stitch marker as a tag. Use a different colored stitch marker for easy distinction. Continue to check. There are for single crochet. Here we need to correct the erroneous position. So, we need to undo the stitches crocheted after this stitch. When we attach the stitch marker here, it can be attached to the V-shape at the top of the stitch before the erroneous one. Then the stitch marker only needs to pass through one strand. This can prevent over-undoing when correcting the error. Now we will teach everyone how to undo a single crochet. Pull the working yarn. Keep pulling like this. Now 2 loops are released. Continue pulling the working yarn. Now 1 single crochet is undone. Keep pulling the working yarn. Pull to this position. Find that the working yarn cannot be pulled smoothly. This indicates that all the incorrect stitches have been undone. Attaching a stitch marker like this can prevent over-unraveling. Pull the stitch marker up to enlarge the loop. This makes it easier to reinsert the crochet hook. Take out the crochet hook and reinsert it into the loop. Wrap the yarn on your hand. Break crochet the single crochet that was just undone. You need to crochet 5 single crochet here. This corrects the mistake that occurred in round 9. After completing round 9, there are 30 stitches. Next is round 10. First, crochet 9 single crochet. One increase. Next, 5 single crochet and 1 increase stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence twice. For the first sequence, first crochet 5 single crochet. One increase. First sequence is completed. Complete the second sequence in the same way. 5 single crochet. One increase. Second sequence is completed. Next, 8 single crochet. Round 10 is completed. Everyone counts 33 V-shapes. Next, rounds 11 to 12 use the same crochet method. No increase or decrease. 33 single crochet. Round 11. Everyone counts while crocheting to confirm the number of stitches. Round 11 is completed and then round 12 begins. Round 12 is completed. Next, round 13. First, crochet 9 single crochet. Place a stitch marker on the first stitch. Nine single crochet are completed. Next, a decrease. Now let's learn the crochet method for decreasing. A decrease is combining the stitches into one. Here, the decrease is done on the front loops. Now the sewing needle picks up the entire stitch. It's a V shape with two strands. Now the sewing needle picks up the strand closest to us, which is the front loop. The sewing needle now picks up the strand farthest from us, which is the back loop. The decrease is done on the front loops. Combine two adjacent stitches into one. Insert the crochet hook from bottom to top. Pick up the front loop of a stitch. Then pick up the front loop of the adjacent stitch from bottom to top. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Hook head catches the working yarn. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Now there are 2 loops remaining on the crochet hook. Lift the working yarn with the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops on the crochet hook. This completes 1 decrease stitch. Next, 5 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch from a sequence. Repeat this sequence twice. For the first sequence, first crochet 5 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Insert the crochet hook through the front loops of the adjacent 2 stitches. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops with the crochet hook again. 1 decrease is completed. Complete the second sequence in the same way. 5 single crochet. One decrease. Two sequences are completed. Next, 8 single crochet. Now the 13th round is completed. Count 30 V-shapes. Next, install the eyes. First, remove the crochet hook. Place the eyes between the 8th and 9th rounds, with a gap of 9 stitches in between. First, flatten the fabric along the position of the stitch marker. Start counting rounds. This is the first round. Round 2, round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, round 8, round 9. Install the eyes between the 8th and 9th rounds. Use the position with the increased stitch as the midpoint. Count for stitches to each side. Attach a stitch marker in this hole. Next to the single crochet is also an increased stitch. Then find the increased stitch position as the midpoint. Count for stitches to the other side. Attach another stitch marker in the hole of the increased stitch. Use the 8th row as a standard with a gap of 9 stitches in the middle. Install the eyes at the 2 positions of the stitch markers. Next, take out the eyes and the safety back pieces. First, install the eyes and set the safety back pieces aside. Remove the stitch marker. Insert the eyes into the hole where the stitch marker is attached. Then remove the stitch marker on the other side. Install the eyes. Pay attention here. Fold the fabric along the position of the attached stitch marker. Then find the increased stitch position as the midpoint. After the eyes are secured, confirm the position is correct. Turn to the back of the fabric. Take out the safety back pieces. Attach the safety back pieces to prevent the eyes from falling off. The other side is done in the same way. This way the eyes are secured. Next, take out the crochet hook. Insert the crochet hook back into the loop and tighten the loop so that the crochet hook can move freely on it. Wrap the yarn on your hand. Next is the 14th round. First, crochet 6 single crochet. Complete 6 single crochet. Next, do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. First sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease stitch. First sequence is completed. Second sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease stitch. In the third sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease stitch. Fourth sequence, fifth sequence, sixth sequence, six sequences are completed. Crochet 6 more single crochet. Round 14 is done. Count 24 V-shapes. Next, round 15 to round 22. The crochet method are the same for these 8 rounds. 24 single crochet without increase or decrease. Round 15. Round 16. Round 17. Round 18. Round 19. If you forget to count rounds during the process, you can count again. To confirm if the crochet round count is correct, avoid missing or extra stitches. Round 20. Round 21. Round 22. Round 22 is completed. Here, crochet 8 rounds without increasing or decreasing. Everyone can confirm the round count again. Next is round 23. 3 single crochet and 1 increased stitch make a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. After completion, form 30 stitches. First sequence, 3 single crochet. One increase. First sequence is completed. Second sequence, 3 single crochet. One increase. Third sequence, 3 single crochet. 1 increase. Fourth sequence. Fifth sequence. Sixth sequence. Six sequences are completed, forming 30 stitches. Everyone can count the V shapes to confirm accuracy. Next, rounds 24 to 25. The crochet methods for these two rounds are the same. 30 single crochet without increase or decrease. Round 24. Round 25. Round 25 is completed. Next, round 26, 8 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. 3 sequences will form 27 stitches. The first sequence. 8 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the remaining 2 loops. Decrease is completed. First sequence is completed. The second sequence, 8 single crochet. One decrease stitch. The third sequence, 8 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Three sequences are completed, forming 27 stitches. Round 26 is completed. Next, rounds 27 to 28. The crochet methods for these 2 rounds are the same. 27 single crochet without increase or decrease. Round 27. Round 28. Round 28 is completed. Next, round 29. 7 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch as one sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. 3 sequences will form 24 single crochet. First sequence, 7 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. First sequence is completed. Second sequence. 7 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Third sequence, 7 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Three sequences are completed. Count 24 V-shapes. Round 29 is completed. Next, rounds 30 to 31. These two rounds have 24 single crochet without increase or decrease for each round. Round 30. Round 31. Round 31 is completed. Next, round 32. 6 single crochet and a decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. After completing 3 sequences, form 21 stitches. For the first sequence, crochet 6 single crochet first. One decrease stitch. First sequence is completed. Second sequence, 6 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. Third sequence 6 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Three sequences are completed, forming 21 stitches. Round 32 is completed. Next, round 33 to round 35. These 3 rounds have 21 single crochet without increase or decrease for each round. Round 33. Round 34. Round 35. Round 35 is completed. You can count the rounds to confirm if the round count is correct. Next, add some stuffing cotton. Remove the crochet hook. Take out the stuffing cotton from the material kit. Tear open the stuffing cotton package. Take out some stuffing cotton. Fluff up the stuffing cotton. Add it inside the fabric little by little. This is the effect after stuffing the cotton. If you like it firmer, you can continue adding stuffing cotton. Stuffing cotton addition is completed. Reinsert the crochet hook into the loop. Be careful when adding stuffing cotton, make sure to pull the loop a bit larger. This can prevent the loop from slipping off. Pull the working yarn to tighten the loop. Wrap the yarn on your hand again. Next is the 36th round. 5 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch make up one sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. 3 sequences will form 18 stitches. In the first sequence, crochet 5 single crochet. One decrease stitch. First sequence is completed. In the second sequence, crochet 5 single crochet. One decrease stitch. In the third sequence, crochet 5 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Three sequences are completed. Count 18 V-shapes. Round 36 is completed. Next, rounds 37 to 39. These 3 rounds are all 18 single crochet without increase or decrease. Round 37. Round 38. Round 39. Round 39 is completed. Round 400 for single crochet on 1 decrease stitch is a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. 3 sequences will form 15 stitches. In the first sequence, crochet for single crochet. One decrease stitch. First sequence is completed. Second sequence for single crochet. One decrease stitch. Third sequence for single crochet. One decrease stitch. Three sequences are completed. Count 15 V shapes. Next, you can add more stuffing cotton. Here, you need to crochet while adding stuffing cotton. We need to crochet the tail transparency part. So, don't add too much stuffing cotton to the tail. Insert the crochet hook back into the loop. Tighten the loop. Wrap the yarn on your hand again. Next, rounds 41 to 43. These 3 rounds have 15 single crochet without increase or decrease for each round. Round 41. Round 42. Round 43. Round 43 is completed. Remove the crochet hook and continue adding stuffing cotton. Reinsert the crochet hook back into the loop. Tighten the loop. Round 44. 3 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch make a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. After completing 3 sequences, form 12 stitches. For the first sequence, crochet 3 single crochet. One decrease stitch. First sequence is completed. Second sequence, 3 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Third sequence, 3 single crochet. One decrease stitch. After completing 3 sequences, count 12 V-shapes. Next, from round 45 to round 50. These 6 rounds are all 12 single crochet without increase or decrease. Only a small section of the first skein of yarn is left. We need to renew the yarn. Pick out another skein of yarn. Find the yarn end position. Wrap the yarn around your hand. Pinch the yarn end forward with your thumb and middle finger. The yarn end of the first skein is relatively short. We can undo 1 stitch. Then insert the crochet hook through the stitch. Yarn over with the crochet hook and pull through. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. This is an unfinished single crochet. Place the yarn end of the new skein behind the fabric. Pinch the yarn end in fabric with your thumb and middle finger. Yarn over with the crochet hook. Pull through 2 loops on the crochet hook. The yarn changing is done. The loop on the crochet hook is formed by the new skein. Tighten the breakpoint of the first skein. Tie a knot with these 2 strands. Hide the yarn end inside the fabric. Reinsert the crochet hook back into the loop and tighten the loop. We will continue crocheting. Round 46. Round 47. Round 48. Round 49. Round 50. Round 50 is completed. Here, crochet 6 rounds without increasing or decreasing. Next, continue adding stuffing cotton. Stuffing cotton addition is completed. Place the crochet hook back into the loop. Continue crocheting. Round 51. To single crochet in 1 decrease stitch, make 1 sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. After completing 3 sequences, there are 9 stitches. The first sequence. First, crochet to single crochet. One decrease stitch. First sequence is completed. Second sequence to single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. Third sequence to single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. After completing 3 sequences, count 9 V-shapes. Next, from round 50 to round 53. All are 9 single crochet without increasing or decreasing. Round 52. Round 53. Round 53 is completed. Round 54. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. After completing 3 sequences, form 6 stitches. In the first sequence, first crochet a single crochet. One decrease stitch. Second sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. In the third sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. Three sequences are completed. Count 6 V-shapes. Pull the loop on the body larger. Cut the yarn. Pull out the yarn end. Pinch the stuffing cotton evenly. If you feel the stuffing cotton is not enough, you can add some more through this small hole. The stuffing cotton added now is enough. No need to continue adding. Find the yarn tail. Take out the sewing needle. Thread the yarn tail onto the sewing needle. Then you need to pick up the front loops of the last round to close it off. Remove the stitch marker. In this way, all 6 front loops are threaded onto the yarn tail. Next, pull the yarn tail tight. This completes the closure. Insert the yarn tail into the inside of the fabric. Weave back and forth a few times. You can also mimic the V-shaped stitch pattern to hide the yarn. Once the yarn is hidden, cut off the excess yarn end. The main body of the axolotl is completed.